Our next award is a one-time award, the Global Impact Award, and it's sponsored by Pfizer. I'd like to welcome Fabian Paquette, Vaccines Canada Lead and General Manager for Pfizer Canada, to present this award.
Thank you, Wendy, and good afternoon, everyone. As the Vaccines Lead for Pfizer Canada, I am honored to be part of this event and would like to thank Wendy and Life Sciences BC for inviting Pfizer to contribute to this special recognition. BC Life Sciences innovation has been globally recognized for addressing the unique challenges that arose as a result of the pandemic. We saw BC take a leadership role in the development of vaccines, therapeutics, medical devices and diagnostics, and digital health solutions. While many BC companies and individuals have contributed greatly, Life Sciences BC would like to recognize the outstanding efforts made within our sector. The second of the two Special Impact Awards for 2020 that celebrate leadership during this time is for a company that Pfizer is really proud to be associated with. In early 2020, when the SARS-CoV-2 virus began to be understood and its lethal effects was spreading to every corner of our planet, there was a massive effort in the biopharmaceutical life science community to find healthcare solutions. One such solution was the discovery of a safe and effective mRNA vaccine. The incredible complex story of the research, development, and manufacturing behind the mRNA vaccine involved many committed individuals and organizations. The partnerships behind the vaccine have enabled over 2 billion individuals around the world to be vaccinated, and way more to come. Founded in February 2009, Vancouver-based Acuitas Therapeutics is a private biotechnology company that specializes in the development of delivery systems for nucleic acid therapeutics based on lipid nanoparticles. Acuitas partners with pharmaceutical companies, biotechnology organizations, and academic institutes to advance nucleic acid therapeutics to the clinical trial phase and to the marketplace. The team works with partners to develop new therapies to address unmet clinical needs based on the internationally recognized capabilities and delivery technology developed by Acuitas. As a global leader in the lipid nanotechnology, Acuitas has demonstrated global impact through its role in one of the largest and fastest global vaccine program ever delivered as part of its partnership with Pfizer-BioNTech and the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, let's watch our award winners' video describing their journey in their own words.
Conventional vaccines have been based on either killed or attenuated viruses, prevalent technology that we've had for the last couple of hundred years. Vaccines using mRNA technology can be developed more rapidly. We know exactly what the immune response is against, and as I say, it's only against one particular protein that we've selected from the virus. There's an absolute requirement for a mechanism to protect the mRNA after it's administered and to then carry it into our cells so that it can work. And that's the technology that Acuitas specializes in, lipid nanoparticles that protect and deliver the messenger RNA. We've been working with partners for several years, including developing mRNA vaccines for other diseases, in particular for rabies. We were fortunate in being very well positioned to support our partners in developing a vaccine against COVID-19 when the need arose. One of the biggest challenges we had, however, is we were also in a situation where we needed to lock down. We needed to protect our employees, basically prioritize access to the facility to only those people that were supporting the vaccine work and needed to be there. And we also ran shifts so that we didn't have too many people in the lab at any one time. And everybody was then working 7 days a week, as many hours in the day as they could, recognizing that a day saved in terms of getting the vaccine available sooner could save lives. I think everybody in the company would say it's still hard to get your head around the impact that their work has made globally. But as I say, we really very much appreciate the recognition and the award from Life Sciences BC. This is an overnight success that's been decades in the making, as people say. We happen to be uniquely well positioned to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic based on work that had been decades in the making. You know, one of the things that I would say to young scientists, young researchers, is how important collaboration is to advances in science, and contributing expertise from Acuitas, combining that with expertise on messenger RNA design and synthesis from BioNTech, expertise on scale-up of manufacture and distribution by Pfizer, and it really was a global collaboration that allowed the vaccine to be made available so quickly.
As a Canadian who has benefited from their research, I'm really honored to present this Global Impact Award to Equities Therapeutics. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Tom Madden.
Thank you, Fabian, for that introduction. And first, I'd like to start by, in particular, thanking Wendy and her team for all their hard work in putting on this event today. We really appreciate it. I'm sure everybody else does. I'm delighted and proud to accept this award from Life Sciences BC, and I'm accepting it on behalf of all of the women and men at Acuitas who actually did the work. As noted in the video, everybody worked incredibly hard to support our partners BioNTech and Pfizer to bring the vaccine candidate rapidly into the clinic and to globally address this need, and at a time when the risks from the disease itself were poorly understood. So I really am incredibly proud of all of the team we have at Acuitas. It's been very difficult for us to sort of truly appreciate the global magnitude of our contribution to addressing this pandemic. And it's interesting that the contribution really only becomes apparent when there's a personal connection. It's been incredible when researchers, people at Acuitas, share stories of how their parents and grandparents received their first vaccine shots and how relieved they were at the protection it afforded. Also, when friends who had been working in hospital ICU units for months, witnessing the terrible consequences of COVID-19, reached out to send selfies of their first vaccination, and also again, noted how important this was for them in terms of recognizing a way forward out of the disease. So as I say, it's really has been those sort of personal connections that have brought the importance of this work into clear focus for us. I think one of the positive outcomes from the pandemic was the opportunity to tell Canadians how Canadian scientists and Canadian companies, and particularly companies in British Columbia, were playing key roles in the development of vaccines and therapeutics to address COVID-19. We typically hear little about what's happening in Canada in the biotechnology arena. And so this was an excellent opportunity for all Canadians to recognize and take pride in our industry and its global impact. And so again, I'd just like to thank Life Sciences BC for this award, which is greatly appreciated. Thank you.